says I'm live now. Awesome. Hey guys, that took a little bit while to get on there, but I'm here as promised. And yeah, we were watching a cool YouTube video on sugar alcohols. It was fantastic. But let's get on track here. So I'm CS Joseph. And I have an announcement to make from basically the business side of csjoseph.life. And guess what, guys? The time has basically come. We are about to move forward with the release of our online personality assessment. Like, literally, finally. Okay, yes, I know it's taken forever. It's a thing. And it's just like... You know, it's taken a long time. Like at one point in time, we had like 1,000 lines of code into it, and it was a huge project. A couple of people that were already on our team took a crack at development, and we just came up with something and a lot of workarounds, and we just got something to work. So it's there. It's kind of slapstick, but it works. And like I said, this personality assessment will teach the user how to use it properly while they are using it. I'm going to actually be providing a lot more video content and actually some trainings on how to use the assessment properly in the future. That way everyone gets their benefit. Now, a lot of people... Okay, apparently Chanel Amador is saying show pupper. But anyway... So yes, this is a thing. So when is it coming? Well, it's supposed to be releasing... Let me see what the release date is supposed to be. The release date is supposed to be probably between May 13th and May 15th, basically. And the earliest it'll be coming, made publicly available, will be the 13th of May, the earliest. The reason why we're giving it a range is because we're opening up the early access beta the week prior. Okay, yes, hello. Hi. 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 Yes, hi. Are you wanting to be on the show too? So, yes. Yeah. My goodness. Yes, I'm sure he's so cute. That was kind of scary there for a second. Anyway. So... yes, that's my dog, Waffy. He's an ENTP. He's so manipulative. It's so crazy. But anyway, nice interruptions. Yes, the type grid will still be used after this. Of course... The type grid is going to be used after. Of course it is. Like, so don't worry about it, guys. Like, that's a thing. But anyway, so back on track here as I continue to get distracted by the audience and my beautiful wife. So, yes, the assessment is coming. Sometimes, you know, my fear with it is that when people use it, they're not going to understand how to use it. So that's why there's like a lot of training videos with it that show you how to use it. But the training videos are like each like 2 minutes long, or maybe no more than 3 minutes each. So you get it super quick. But if for some reason someone doesn't understand how to use the assessment, I'm actually going to be putting some training videos together here on YouTube, releasing them for free so that people can learn how to actually use it and get the most benefit out of it. Yes, the type grid is still around. Yes, the type grid is important. No, the type grid is not going away. It's actually going to be utilized in a greater capacity than it has been before. We continue to improve the type grid. Don't worry about it. It will be the de facto tool behind everything here, CSJ, as well as the psychology that we're working on as well. Yes, Alexandra Cardona, it is free. The personality assessment will always be free. Like, in any form that we release the personality assessment, it is free. It will always be free. Free. That's like a thing. So I'm not going to sell access to the personality assessment. I mean, who does that? Do people actually do that? I mean, I get, like, you know, doing interviewed verified typings is one thing, but, like, when it comes to, like, online tests, do people really charge to use the online tests? Yeah, it's going to be free, guys, so don't worry about that. So that's, like, a big thing. And yes, I would like to play Command and Conquer when it comes out. Also, I'm really hoping Diablo 2 Remastered is not a piece of crap like Warcraft 3 Reforged was. But anyway, so yeah, definitely free. And we're going to have a phone app version of the assessment going to be released as well, but not yet. We're just going to do the web app version, and the phone app version is going to be like 10 times better, a better interface, everything. So kind of consider this like an alpha product almost. We're just releasing minimum viable product right now just to get it out to you guys. But when we have the phone app form of it, as well as a better web app application for it, we will have all that available, and that also will be free. Like, I'm not going to charge you guys to have that as an app on your phone. That's like ridiculous. So we're not doing that. And that's also in development. So yeah, free. We're all about free when it comes to these things. And the phone app will also provide some additional features alongside the test, which will I can't talk about now, but let's just say it'll make the test a far more useful tool than just an assessment. It actually will help you in your daily life in a big way, and but more on that later. That's like getting way beyond the scope of this live stream. The phone app is something in the future, and we'll get there as we continue to get there. The only reason I don't have the phone app now is because we don't have the financial capability to afford the development to finish the phone app right now. So it really just comes down to money. But as soon as we're able to meet our financial goals, we will be able to get that development started, and we will get it out to you guys as soon as possible. So about that, I would like to extend a major thanks to all of our patrons and also all of our members on csjoseph.life who enjoy private lectures, private question and answer streams, monthly Ruby conferences, Sapphire coaching, all these different services that we offer. Your dollars are going directly into the development of these technologies to help you guys understand yourselves, other people, forgive yourselves, forgive others, love yourselves, love others, and improve your quality of life. That's what we're trying to do here. That's our whole purpose. That's like the whole point. So yes. And yeah, again, the release is for the assessment is being targeted for May 13th, 15th, depending how the beta goes. The beta officially starts the 6th of May, as far as I know, is when the beta is. It may be the 8th of May, but I believe it's the 6th. And anyone who is a member or a patron will end up getting the link to go ahead and use the personality assessment. And yes, if you have access to the link, you have my permission to share it with people. I'm not going to be like, oh, you have to pay to have access. No. If you have friends or family that you want to share the link with, go ahead. I'm totally cool with you guys allowing to do that. Just understand that when you're submitting, because we're going to have like a feedback form that you can submit feedback on in terms of like, the features and things that you want to see added, things that you want to see adjusted to it, etc. Like by all means, just make sure that if you give the link to somebody else and they're submitting feedback, please include their feedback in with the information so that we on the dev team can actually know what you want. Because, guys, I have Expert Intuition Hero. It's my job to give you what you want. I need you to tell me what you want in order for me to get it to you, right? I actually put a post about this recently about, like, what are you really hoping for with the test? What are your fears? I posted that on the CS Joseph public group. I think I also posted that on the CS Joseph Facebook page. I need that information. We want to make this application as awesome as possible. And any features that you guys come up with or problems that you find, or maybe find a bug, we want to get it fixed for you guys right away. That's super important. And we'll be able to handle that. Taj Marie says, do you have a PDF guide on deciphering language for each type? If so, what is the cost? Yes, I do. It's ultimatemessagingformula.com. It's on sale right now for half off, but that was not relevant to this stream, but okay. # commercial over. What level of patron do you have to be? Silver. We're like the lowest, like the $5 a month level. Like we're not doing that now. That is something very important. I would like to say we are actually in the process of getting away from Patreon. Do not forget about this. Actually, I believe as of June 1st, we will no longer be posting content on Patreon, and we will only be posting content on the members area on our website. And it's literally a clone of everything we have Patreon. The reason why we're doing this is because we've had a lot of trouble on Patreon for a variety of reasons. One of the main reasons is that we have so many patron posts on Patreon that it's just got pretty hard to actually like navigate and keep track of it. So let me show you guys what we actually had to do to get that overcome. So here's the CSJ website. Here's the homepage, etc. Yeah, my face. Well, who wants to look at my mug all day long? Yeah. But you go to the Patreon area, and this opens up csjoseph.life/Patreon. And this gives you a menu. Now, we had to do this because a lot of people who were patrons were like, okay, I'm a patron now, but where the heck is the content? And we have so much content. Like, just Silver Tier alone, we have, like, 10 Q&A sessions here for our private ones, 2 how to type things that we did a long time ago, and also season 14 episode 9, which is the ENTP INFJ intimacy lecture, romantic compatibility between those two. That's at the silver level, right? Well, going beyond there, we also have gold tier, and gold tier is basically the rest of season 14, which is episodes 1 through 8 and 10, basically, which is ENFP INTJ intimacy. And then we have how to develop your cognition, which is basically like how to be the best version of yourself, how to reach enlightenment, how to reach cognitive integration, and there's 17 episodes of that, okay? Oh, and then there's 6 episodes of fictional typing as well for gold tier that we have, you know. And then there's the Ruby conferences, which is a huge amount of content, and then obviously Sapphire coaching. But the bottom line is that we had to create this menu, and it's because it was so hard to find the content. Well, we have our membership portal. It doesn't look pretty right now, I'll admit, but we are going to make it a lot better. But the membership portal allows us to have everything all in one place, and that's here. If you go into the members area, not a member yet, join below, and it's basically identical to Patreon, but we're moving over to this. So guys, as of June 1st, we will no longer be posting content on Patreon. We will only be posting content on the members. It's the exact same perks, the exact same pricing. It's the same. Now, here's the thing though. If you planning on joining to get into the beta, the early access for the personality assessment, fantastic. Please join. But it's probably better if you guys join, as a member here on the csjoseph.life website. It's probably best to do that. So keep that in mind, because if you get on Patreon, if you get on Patreon to get it, you'll still get it, of course. But then it's like, well, shoot, he's not going to be posting any content on June 1st. I should probably transfer over. And guys, it's the end of the month. The month is beginning. The new pay cycle is going to be going out for patrons. So all you patrons, if for some reason you guys transfer over and you guys get double charged, just open a ticket. We'll give you a prorated refund, no problem on that, to help facilitate the transfer process. The support team is ready to make sure that you guys, no one ends up getting double charged. We're not about that. We're not going to do that to anyone. We will honor and prorate any refunds in case someone ends up getting double charged, or if they're a patron but it takes them a while to head on over to the membership site here at csjoseph.life, we will, basically refund you, essentially. But like I said, patron or member, you will get access to the beta. So it's really important, and this is where you do that, essentially. Wow. Let me double check. Also, here's the other thing. One of the reasons why you're going to want to do this is that in the future, I believe around June 1st, the current content available, and let's go back to the Patreon area, but I'm going to show you guys this right here. The gold tier lectures, these ones right here, the first 8 episodes of season 14 and the first 17 episodes of season 19 will no longer be available at all to gold tier. All this content is going away. However, if you are a member at the point in time that they are removed, you get grandfathered in. You become grandfathered in, and which means you get to have lifetime access to these lectures, regardless if you're a paying member or not. So just understand that. If you guys want to make sure that you always have access to these lectures, make sure you're a member now or become a member as soon as possible, because access to these particular lectures are going to be removed and going to be made available in a different way in the future. But if you don't want to lose your access, make sure you are a member before June 1st, I believe. Make sure you're a member on csjoseph.life in our members area, and you will be given lifetime access to these lectures through our membership portal, whether or not you're paying for a membership or not. You will have the lifetime access. And that way, so anyone who signs up as a member after June 1st, well, they're not going to have these lectures available to them. So keep that in mind, folks. That's a thing. It's happening. The reason why is because we're having to make some tweaks in terms of where our lectures are. Now, Gold Tier, don't worry. Gold Tier, after June 1st, is going to be having some, it's also even May, we're going to have some new content. We're going to be tackling parenting. We're also going to be tackling some additional self-development, additional romantic compatibility things. We're going to be exploring romantic compatibility-based relationships outside of, golden pairs. I've been asked to do some bronze pair videos, silver pair videos, pedagogue relationships, benefactor relationships. We're going to be going a lot deeper than that. Also going to be putting out a survey to ask you guys, gold tier members, what it is you actually want. And then we will make sure that those are prioritized. But parenting is definitely going to be a big one. And the parenting, it's not just for people who have their own children. It's also for you to have a better relationship with your parent. It's actually both ways. So it actually applies to everybody. So don't worry about that. So there's plenty of gold content that's going to be coming out in May and June, indefinitely, etc. But like I said, folks, I just want to make it abundantly clear. If you want to retain your access to the first 8 episodes of Season 14 and the first 17 episodes of Season 19 indefinitely, regardless if you're a member or not, make sure you are a member on the csjoseph.life site before June 1st, and you will be granted lifetime access to those lectures made available in our membership portal. So you don't lose access to that. So make sure you get that done because we're having to make some changes for the sake of the business, especially since we're slowly abandoning Patreon and transferring everyone over to our membership site. That way we can make sure that all the content is neatly organized, and it's going to save so much time for the team, which is going to also save us a lot of money and then able to allocate those dollars towards application development. That's why we're doing this, in case anyone wanted to know. So let's see. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Oh, can you? If you guys have any questions, go for it. If you want to do that. How much is gold? Gold is $25 a month currently. That is the current price for gold. You can treat it like Netflix. Just pay the $25 and binge as much as you can. There's just so much. Like, I don't know if a lot of people are going to be able to binge that much, but it is what it is. So awesome. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Oh, I did miss something. Okay, let's actually talk about like the main reason for this for this thing. All right, so let me get back to sharing my screen here. All right, so here's the main thing. By the way, while we're doing all of this, to commemorate the impending release of our personality assessment, we decided to do a contest or a giveaway, basically. So the test or the personality assessment itself is called Discover. That's what we're calling it, is the Discover product, and the link will be made available to everyone when the time comes. But we have the Discover launch sweepstakes. So csjoseph.live/sweepstakes to get in on this, and you can win these prizes. And so 1 year of gold tier membership. Awesome. You end up getting the early access beta link for you and your friends to test out the personality test, submit feedback to us, and help us make it even better. Increase accuracy, usability, utility, etc., quality of life improvements. We want to hear about it. Also, like I just said, you also get the lifetime member access to Season 14 and Season 19 episodes 1 through 8, and then episodes 1 through 17, respectively, just like I said, because, like I said, if you are a member before June 1st, you get grandfathered in and keep lifetime access to those specific lectures. And also, you get the Ultimate Messaging Formula, which is on sale right now at ultimatemessagingformula.com. But you also get the Ultimate Messaging Formula, which comes with the Type Grid 3.0. It comes with the Quadra 4 Square worksheets to help you learn how to use the Type Grid and train other people on the Type Grid, or type people in your family, type yourself. It's nice to have. It's nice to have it as a tool to confirm who you are and who other people are in terms of being able to type them. Also, just one other thing with that. It also allows you to craft written messages or even spoken messages to specific kinds of people to increase your capacity to communicate with them better, potentially have a better relationship with them, help you maybe sell or market to something, whatever. It is there as a communication tool to optimize your communication. So you get these 4 things if you win, basically. How do you enter to win? Well, all you have to do is just put in your name, your email, check these 2 buttons here, hit the submit, and that's it. The winner will be announced on Cinco de Mayo, which is May 5th, 2020, and it will be announced on our Facebook, our official Facebook page. So head there. If you guys actually do this and put your name and email in at csjoseph.live/sweepstakes, it will take you to the page, and then you will you'll actually see a link that you can go to the Facebook page and like and follow, so that way when the announcement is made, you're there and you're able to receive the announcement, etc. So that's where it is. This is our big giveaway because of the release of the personality assessment, so that's awesome. And I believe I've just literally gone through my entire list as to what I'm supposed to talk about for this stream. So as a result of that, if anyone have any questions about this, I'd be happy to answer your questions. Bea asks, if I'm already a patron, can I transfer it to your site? Yes, you can. All you have to do, since it's the end of the month right now, stop paying for Patreon and then just sign up as a member on our website. That's all you have to do. If for some reason there's overlap there, open a support ticket on our website and we will do a prorated refund in case you find yourself in a situation where you're either double charged or partially double charged. And what I mean by double charged, I mean you end up paying for Patreon and paying for the membership at the same time. Our team will make it right for you. You just have to open up a support ticket and we will get to you right away. So excellent question. Eric Alvarez asks, I'm a Ruby patron. Vimeo videos are not working for me. Will the site have old videos? The site, I believe, will still have Vimeo videos, but that's usually, Mr. Alvarez, that's usually an issue with your browser. Try different browsers, and then also maybe an incognito mode that could help you get through the Vimeo video issue. If you still have a problem, open a support ticket on our website at csjoseph.life. We'll get that handled for you, good sir. SP, do multiple people win the sweepstakes or just one? Good question, SP. Right now, it's just one, but we may actually offer it to multiple people. So it is a thing, and we may, if it goes so well, and if there's a lot of buzz, the more people that get involved, if a lot of people are signing up for it, we may decide to extend it out to additional winners instead of just one person. So yeah, and there was an Elder Wand joke in there. I think Chase seems like he's really missing his Elder Wands. No, I'm not. So awesome, and cool. And will the winner only be announced on Facebook, or will it also be announced on Discord? I believe it will only be announced on Facebook because sometimes Facebook has people's real names, and Discord allows people to not have their real names. So I don't think we're going to be doing it on Discord. And Dumbledore the Wizard, those two intimacy videos, is that a series you're going to continue later? Of course. Season 14 is an ongoing series. We're going to be adding to it. We have the 8 golden pairs in there, and we have 2 pedagogue relationships already done. Season 14 is ongoing. Awesome. Okay. And I'm a reformed wayfarer. Thank you, Taj Marie. Thank you for being with us for as long as you have. Alexandra Cardona asks, can you email it to the people that has been typed by you already? I don't understand your question. I'm sorry. Shatwinix. That's a really cool name, actually. Shatwinix. Is it smart to become a member right now, or is it smart to wait for the sweepstakes? That's your call. You can wait for the sweepstakes before becoming a member. That's your call. But like I said, folks, as long as you are a member on our website before June 1st, you get to retain all those lectures and be grandfathered in. ER says, do I have to be a gold tier to get grandfathered gold tier content? Great question. The answer is yes. Yes, you do have to be a gold tier in order to get grandfathered in on that old content. Silver tier is not enough to get grandfathered in. You have to definitely be gold tier in order to be grandfathered in, and that's gold tier before June 1st. June 1st is the cutoff. So awesome. And I cannot wait to find out, an exact questionnaire regarding personality type. I don't know. Thank you, Chase. Have a great night. Yeah, sure. And yeah, sure, we'll give my dog lots of attention. Victoria Pollock. Okay, so if we're Patreon users, we'll have to change over to the website. Yes. Yes, we're not going to be posting any content onto Patreon after June 1st. It's just not going to happen anymore. We're moving everything over, doing a transfer. But when you do become a member, you get grandfathered in on a lot of the gold tier content. So that's season 14 episodes 1 through 8 and season 19 episodes 1 through 17 specifically. Those will be grandfathered in. So regardless of you being a member or not, you will be able to view those later. So yes. How will the winner be decided? A random number generator from a website online, and I believe Railgun will be pressing the button, and then we'll match that number to the number based on because everyone's assigned a number who signs up, and then and then the total amount of numbers are put into the random number generator. Railgun presses the button, pops out the number, and that number will be matched with their record inside of our system, and then boom, that is the winner, and then they will be announced. Andrew E.Y. asks, maybe a little off topic, will you have contents that salvage incompatible relationship instead of a separation? The social engineering content kind of already does that, but honestly, incompatible relationships aren't not necessarily, I really don't recommend salvaging that much. I really just doesn't. Dumbledore the Wizard asks, what day does the June 1st month start for your monthly schedule? Does it exactly match the months? June 1st, I don't know what you're asking, but that's Monday the 1st, is June 1st is the cutoff, basically. So hopefully that answers your question. Amanda Lynn Gleason asks, is the price for a membership the same as Patreon? Yes, it is identical. We're not making any changes to pricing at this time. Daniel Karaoke Chase, will the $200 typing session will be canceled as well? Our typing sessions are staying the same for now. There will be a price increase for our coaching, including the typing sessions in the future, but not yet. We're releasing Discover, which is our free online personality assessment. After Discover, we're going to be doing something called Explore. And I believe our coaching pricing will be changing when we release Explore. Explore is our next release after Discover, and Explore is pretty awesome. I'm very excited about that for sure. Yeah, ER is like, great choice. Patreon was messy. Dude, it has been such a problem. It seriously has been such a problem. And our Patreon implementation has just been... It's just been really lame, and I take full responsibility for it, but we finally got some IT systems in place to actually facilitate this. Okay, apply for me. Chase, if we've already been typed, when we get the seal of approval? Okay, so those are supposed to be mailed out once a month. So at the end of every month, we take everyone that was typed, and then their certs are made, and then we all send them out in batch emails. So thank you for asking that. Kind of an off-topic question. When will romantic compatible videos be coming out? We already have like 10 episodes of season 14, Mr. Awakener, with that already. There's just going to be more coming out as well. The link to the beta. Can you email the people type at you already? Yeah, sure. Alexander Cardona, I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I'm sure we could definitely include coaching clients into that as well. I don't see why not. We just want to make sure that the people who are, paid clients of CSJ are given the opportunity to participate in the early access beta as well. So, awesome. Railgun, let me win. Okay, Lucas Martinez. Rive, press the button. Is season 19 temporarily disappearing for those who aren't grandfathered? Absolutely it is. It is disappearing for those who will not be grandfathered. Season 19 will just go poof. As you guys know, it happens sometimes. Sometimes we release content and we remove it. Just the first 8 episodes, by the way, just the first 8 episodes of season 14 and the first 17 episodes of season 19, which will be all of season 19, will go poof unless you're grandfathered in. Then you have lifetime access to that, regardless of you being a member or not. We will make season 14 and season 19 available in a different form in the future. And it'll be pretty obvious as to how that is happening. But we're changing the customer experience for new people that come in as customers or as clients of ours. And we'll give them the opportunity to gain those lectures in a different way. But otherwise, because our gold tier members, it's like, hey, if you're a gold tier member on our website before June 1st, and on June 1st, basically, you get the your grandfathered in, you get those lectures, etc. So anyway, okay, Joan Brunel. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, sir. Does the assessment show how much cognitive focus might have outside the ego? No, it does not. In this format, it does not. It will in the future. It is being worked on. It is not a feature this time. When can we enter the sweepstakes again? Right now. You can go to csjoseph.life/sweepstakes, Mr. Name My Taco. I wonder what the name of your taco is, and you can enter into it right now. SB, regarding the assessment itself, how long has it been in development for? Oh, shoot. This assessment's been in development for years. It's honestly been years when I first wrote it out, and then it took me a while to get it in Logic, the basic Logic. I wrote that, and then I had other members of the team make it better, and then it was huge. It was a lot, and there were so many bugs. And a particular member of the mod team, we put it in front of him because he is our master breaker, and he has a tendency to break things and find bugs. So, and it worked out great. Are the Patreon videos eventually going to be released to the public, or are they exclusive? They will remain exclusive. All of our private content will remain private, basically indefinitely, with the exception of maybe the email-only lectures. So Season 18 will be released to the public one day, but it may take a year or two for that to happen because there's so many episodes in season 18. If you guys don't want to miss out on season 18, and season 18 has been a great season so far, we got 3 episodes out. Make sure you are on our email list, and to get on our email list, you go to csjoseph.life/typegrade for that. Okay, next one. Hold on. I don't have a question, but I have a comment. Thank you so much for not having fear to convey all your messages. You mentioned years ago why not to get a degree through WGU, and I did. Awesome, Luna. Great. Okay, haven't got my cert in the mail, and it's been far beyond a month. Interesting. Okay, I will, I could have sworn we sent that out to you, but open a ticket, and we'll get that out to you right away. I apologize. Interesting. When you grandfather... Okay, so Dumble Dalf is back in. When you grandfather the gold tier episodes in, are you including the current email-only episodes in lifetime access? No, we are not including the email-only episodes, no. They will be made available publicly on YouTube at a later date, but probably a year from now. It's not until the entire season is finished, and even then we may wait a month or 2 or 3 after that before they're actually finally released, because I think the next email-only season will have to be well underway before we actually finally release season 18 to the public in total. It will not be made available, and we're not even going to put them up for sale. It's just not going to happen. So ENTP Lives Matters. Will the test use inductive or seductive reasoning? None of those. You guys, when you guys see the assessment, you'll basically know how it works. It's kind of obvious how it works, so it's not an issue, and it works pretty well. Yeah, seductive reasoning. I enjoyed that too. Yes, apparently Amanda Lynn Gleason is going to seduce you with her reasoning. Fair enough. I mean, Railgun does this to me all the time. She seduces me with her reasoning, all the time. Christina Lowe says, love your channel. Really appreciate all your work. Please make more content about INTJ. Thank you. Okay, actually, you bring up a good point, Christina. So I'm actually going to show you guys something else on the side here. So check this out. I forgot about this as like a thing I should probably talk about. So yeah, welcome to my other YouTube channel, CS Joseph Responds. Haven't even broken 200 subscribers yet. If you guys want to get in on this, go for it. The videos on it just started, but got smaller videos for those of you that like smaller things instead of like 1 hour long lectures or 40-minute lectures. And they're anywhere from 6 minutes to 15 minutes. I don't go above 15 minutes in length. If you want to get in on that action, I highly recommend it. And that is CS Joseph Responds. Check it out. It's pretty awesome. I really enjoy it. Sometimes I get all who triggered CSJ in it, and sometimes it's more all business. It just really depends on how I'm feeling, I guess, or what's going on, or the question, or whether or not I get triggered by the people asking the question, which happens. So who knows? It could go either way. So I hope you guys enjoy this channel. So let's see. Any more questions? Any more questions? Okay, I saw that new channel earlier today. And please make more videos about ENTPs. Yes, I'm making videos about everybody. It's important that we as the CSJ community are not like being, fraudulent like, Frank James with his approach, because it's like, oh, hey, I'm an INFP moonlighting as an INFJ, and then I'm only going to do videos on INFJs because those are the one MBTI type that's searched the most out of anyone on YouTube, so I can maximize my advertising revenue. No, that's not actually why we're doing this. We are taking the more holistic approach. Every single type is represented in all of the content that we are doing. We're not playing favorites like some of the other YouTubers out there. That's not what we're about. We want to make sure all the 16 types are represented fairly. Now, I know some of you think that I'm very anti-ISFJ or anti-INFP or anti-this type or anti-that. The reality situation is I mean, to quote a famous INTJ, I hate everyone equally, and I love everyone equally. The point is, I'm actually chaotic neutral, so sometimes there's some lectures that go up, and sometimes they go down, and in terms of positivity or negativity, it's important that you guys recognize that. Watch more episodes, and you'll see that I literally treat everybody the same over time. If you have the patience to get through that much content, I don't know. Hopefully you do. So, anyway. Yes, it's very shocking that I use. Okay, yes, thank you, Lore F. I subscribe, though I prefer when you rage for 45 minutes. Okay, fair enough. No passive aggression there. Yes, thank you, Daphne. Comprehensive typology. Yes, Jay, that's the thing. And Leanne, someone else typed FJ as an ENFP. Thoughts? No, he's an INFP. No way. How many times can you enter the sweepstakes? I think it's basically unlimited. So, I mean, but the thing is, though, is that our system creates one record per person anyway, no matter how many emails you enter it with. So just keep that in mind. Lena Oreski, can you please make a video about how can an INFJ find the best job they were born to do? Yeah, just like go to the CS Joseph Responds channel, throw up your questions there. I may actually answer that question. I may pick, because sometimes I'll pick questions out of the comments, or I'll pick questions on Quora, or I'll pick questions on Reddit. There you go. You know, it's there. And yes, I will do more content about ideal jobs for each type. Yes, I will. Subbed to see you troll chase. Okay, awesome. Right. And speaking of moral alignment system, I discovered today, and I got chaotic good result. Yeah, I saw you make a comment about that earlier today. Honestly, like, I just use it for movie tropes, like tropes.tv, etc. So, all right, the questions are definitely... the questions are definitely not relating to this stream anymore. So I think that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope I answered all your questions. Remember, get grandfathered in. I'm going to be making more videos and doing some additional reminders so everyone knows that this is a thing. So anyway, with that being said, folks, you guys have a good night. And yes, Name My Taco, there is a Discord to answer questions. That's how we do it all the time. So anyway, see y'all later.